What's going on, everyone? We got Tristan C5 Z back here, and we're finally going to cam it. This thing is bone stock engine wise. You've seen a couple months ago we did long tube headers on it, full exhaust, so it sounds good, but now it needs the cam to go along with that beautiful exhaust, man. So we're going to be doing a Torker V4 cam in it and leaving stock heads and, you know, doing all the supporting upgrades, of course, but I'm going to try to make this as in-depth as I can, but we'll see how it goes, man. There's a lot to it, a lot of things to do, so we're going to get started and get this thing in the air. I need one of these aluminum packs.
Dude, it's great.
That shit's nice.
I got it as a combo deal. This and a drill for I'm gonna put the screws back in so it would hold it while I pulled it off.
Nice. All right, next you want to unhook your battery, then we'll pop off the alternator and the air intake. And you want to pull the belt off.
Yep. All right, good.
All right, so Tristan's just taking off the positive cable from the alternator to 13, right?
This was, yeah,
13. And then two 15s hold the alternator in.
Was it? Yeah. Be able to zip the front one off with this, but I have to use yours for the other one.
Now you can just like pry the alternator apart. I'm gonna have to get me some.
Oh yeah, it's worth it.
And just like that, got the alternator out. It's been about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Next we'll take off this intake.
You can wash this one out. So
I do wash mine out, but I feel like I just need to replace them.
gotcha.
Who knows how fucking old they are. They're Canon filters though on mine.
Oh really?
I had the dual setup.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Yeah, definitely take your hood off. Way easier. Got all this room now. It's just 4 bolts, so might as well. All right, so now that we got the hood off, we are gonna disconnect the fans. Tristan's underneath, disconnecting them. Then we're gonna drain the radiator. I got the cap off just so it'll flow a little better. And then we'll pop the hoses off and get this big ass radiator out.
Come on.
Oh, there it goes. Don't worry, I'm pretty sure I got your face in it. Didn't make too much of a mess.
No?
That shit looks
it's
fresh, dude.
It
looks
is
like pink lemonade.
I just put it in there.
Oh, we can just reuse
4 months
it.
ago.
We'll just throw it back in the car.
Yeah, it's supposed to drain out of that, not shoot it out like that.
Oh, through the hole.
Yeah.
The hole in the plug. I see.
Oh, God.
Use the channel locks to twist it side to side. Yeah, open them up and then that'll break it right loose. Mm-hmm. There she goes. Oh, nice.
Save.
To Tristan avoided making a mess, thankfully. Another pump. Show them your method, dude. Come on, man. Let the people see. Oh, shit.
Just gotta, you know, blow the air through.
Yeah.
Come out. But
You turn the fans.
yeah, fans first. Pull it.
What was it?
Splash in his face.
Yeah. That would fucking hurt. Got all kinds of room now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yup. Alright, now we can get the cam out. Easy peasy. Nah. Next we gotta do the water pump, steering rack, all the real fun stuff, so.
Alright, I kind of went ahead of myself here, but went ahead and took the water pump off, just 6 10mm bolts here and here. Went down, took off the AC fan belt, or condenser belt, and then I loosened up both the power steering lines that go to the power steering rack, which is now out of the car. There's 2 power steering lines over here that are a 18mm line wrench. You're gonna have to kind of go through the top and through the driver's side to get to it. And then once you get those out, I went ahead and took out the 2 10mm bolts that hold the power steering cooler in. And then there are 2 18mm bolts, nuts and bolts right here that hold both sides of the power steering rack in. And that also holds in the bracket for the ABS module. Once you get all that out, you'll have to pull the power steering rack out in to the passenger side over here. It won't go through that hole, but you'll pull it all the way out to it, and then you have to pull it up and out of the car from the top. But that's where we're at right now. Lots of fun. Forgot to mention that there's also a 13mm bolt right there on the steering shaft that goes into the power steering rack that holds it together. You'll have to take that off too. Alright, I've removed the harmonic balancer bolt. It's either a 15/16 or a 24mm. The best way to do it that I found was put the car in 6th gear with the parking brake on and use a torch to really heat up the bolt, and then use a really big breaker bar and pull it out. But I had to run to the store to grab the harmonic balancer pulley tool. This is the one you end up using, so I'll go ahead and get that put on and see if I can get it out. Alright, so to remove the timing cover, there are 10 10mm bolts you're going to have to take out. 8 of them are on the front face of the cover, and 2 of them are right underneath that go up into the timing cover itself. Most of them are pretty accessible, except for this one right down here. You're gonna have to take off the AC belt tensioner pulley in order to get to it, and you're probably gonna have to use a wrench to get to the bottom ones, but everything else is pretty straightforward. Alright, once you remove the timing cover, you're gonna see your cam gear, the 3 cam bolts, timing chain, and your oil pump. Next step right here is going to be to remove these 5 bolts right here on the oil pump to get that out. And be careful not to drop this bolt right here down into the oil pan, because that's going to be kind of a pain to get out. But I'm going to take the oil pump off, and then next up will be the timing gear, these 3 bolts, and the timing chain will come off. Or cam gear, but yep. Oil pump is out. Just to be safe, I went ahead and stuffed some rags down in here to the oil pan to keep from dropping any screws or bolts down there. Next up, cam gear. Alright, make sure before you pull the cam gear off that you have your timing marks aligned on both gears. You can see the little timing dot right there and right here. They both have to be lined up before you can pull it off. Alright, went ahead and pulled the valve cover bolts. There's 4 8mm bolts you're going to take off, and then we are in the process of pulling all the rocker arms right now. It's just 8mm bolt, easy to take off. Here's the whole reason we're doing it on my car. We got a broken valve spring. All right. Take these water pump bolts out. It's out.
Alright, Bubba, send it.